All black everything. Welcome. We live. We back. Tavistock in the suit. Yeah, we back. Yeah, right where we left off. Okay, like, you share, subscribe. You know how we do. Go ahead and put your thumbs up like you're hitchhiking. You know how we do it. Every time, everywhere. I do know when I say this music piece of the Queen Lauren Hill, keeping it rocking in the background. Yes, indeed. Thinkers flight, thinkers wanted. Here we go. And it continues. The world has been like this, of course. It has always been run by people superstitious, religious, fearful, paranoid, ugly, hateful, murderous people. Uh, that is nothing new. But at a specific point in the century, we took this a step further. That's what they say. Uh, Quote, with JFK, we opened Pandora's box, the black box of human consciousness. We flipped up the lid and rummaged around inside, and we loosened monsters on the earth. Monsters who feed on human flesh and who drink nectar, the nectar of human souls. You think it's just movies. Let's see. With what we have seen here, one comes to the conclusion that there is nowhere to go, no one to trust. Everything we know, we see through a prism of a lens, cold and calculating. For what else is a camera but a special device for transforming and viewing our world? As any photographer who has slipped beneath the dark cloth and focused a portion of the world upon their ground glass can tell you, the eloquent mirror of the lens inverts and reverses the world, optically, mathematically, and magically. As we pose our subjects and view them through our lens, we create our own special world, and emerging from the dark cloth are an array of characters who made the 20th century their own. JFK, Rockefeller, Reese, and little gray men in flannel suits and CIA badges, their Tavistock companions, and all sorts of unsavory, crazy Nazis. It is the Wizard of Oz meets MK Ultra. We live in the most, we live in the most at the abnormal, even paranormal at times. Excuse me. Let me take a little drink here. Unless we heed the reality that underlies the everyday, our failure will connect the dots, our failure to connect the dots will allow our denial to persist. With JFK front and center, we are awash in the non-conventional, but in the subliminal, and the possibility that the mythic battle between demonic and angelic forces are yet being recreated on planet Earth. Tug of war. We could end this by saying, quote, we are not in Kansas anymore, end quote. Unfortunately, might I say, perhaps, paraphrasing Memphis, Mephilistus, Mephistolis, whatever that shit says, Mephilitos, Mephistopheles. paraphrasing Mephistopheles, whatever it is. I'm trying to get it, y'all. He says, why this is Kansas, nor am I out of it. End quote. That's a crazy name right there. Mephisto, Mephistopheles. Mephistopheles. Whatever it says, we getting it. Excuse me. We on to chapter 3 now. Chapter 3, the killing of a king. See, that is your president. It says everyone loves listening to music, but how many really understand the meaning of the lyrics, the quote with the lyrics, within the lyrics? We have it. Okay, there it is. I think we had some technical difficulties. I'm gonna go back again. Okay, it says many of the mainstream songs you hear that make it to the top of the Billboard charts have very important meanings and significance. We tend to ignore things we don't understand, focusing our attention on the words themselves instead of the deeper meaning behind the words, such as imagery, symbolism, historical references, and the occult with the lyrics. Combined with visual representation of the song, our senses are bombarded by a whole range of emotions that appeal to our subconscious. What I'm about to tell you may shock you so profoundly that you think twice about reading this. Be forewarned, you the benefit of reading through it once. And we're gonna kill another king. We'll come back and get into it. We're gonna dig deep. Subconscious at work when you listen to these songs. So be mindful of what you listen to, what you consuming, because it will consume you. You know. Shout out, Rob. Smart. You know how to do it. Peace. Tavistock Institute, all black everything. Like it, share, subscribe it, put your thumbs up. Here's hiking. Here through the algorithms. Sharing this information in spurts. Appreciate your time, your attention, and energy. I am the connector. Ooh. Put it together. The connector. All black everything. Thinkers flight. Thinkers want it. Let's go.